Hello Libra, welcome to your love reading. Okay, please don't forget to like and share or like and subscribe, as that helps to move the readings around YouTube as well. Alright, so let's start here. I've got Taurus, I have. So this is a grounding energy. It's also an energy to do with accumulation of wealth, and also about, putting foundations down and so on. It's grounding energy, very, very important. So this will be important within the relationship, or for either one of you. You may be needing this at this time. It's also about spending time in nature. And that is, actually, whether it's gardening or to do with being in the outdoors, whether it's hiking or perhaps it's part of your work. But being in the outdoors is going to be really, really important. Connecting to nature, very important at this time. And that will do the grounding for you. So if you are feeling ungrounded, if you are feeling like you need to just escape or get away from things, or you need to just settle yourself, then this will be very important for you. So now it's also, as I said, about accumulation of wealth. So this can be about material things. This is going to be covered in the second house, which is coming up in your reading as well. And so this will be to do with some sort of accumulation of wealth, but it could also be money matters coming up for you at this time. So just see, how those are coming out for you. You may be dealing with certain issues right now because your second house is here. It can also be to do with property and real estate. That could be a profession, or it could be to do with actual property, purchasing of it, or perhaps you're changing something in your environment right now. You may be looking to purchase something, or to move, or an extra piece of land which you're now going to utilize for whatever purpose, whether you're going to live there or just use it for some other purpose. So all of those come in to this. Taurus rules the second house, so all these like financial matters and self-worth matters, and also to do with your values, what you value. So everything to do with that, what you value in yourself and what you value in others. But it is about gaining stability. It's about something sort of solidifying for you. It can also be that you may be going into the too much materialism, concerning, getting too bogged down on that. You don't want to be too heavy. You are an air sign, so you need to be able to flow. So don't allow yourself to be too bogged down with material things at this time, or material concerns, So just think about all of those issues, but certainly money matters, or the accumulation of funds, or the laying of foundation towards that is coming up for you at this time. It's also about sensuality. So this is about, obviously to do with the relationship. This is about the rise of sensuality, feeling sensuous in yourself. You may be with a very sensual person, or you are, or you both are. And it's tapping into that. It's also about having your home comforts. So things around you which you love, your home comforts within your home, little luxuries. It's the fabrics that you've got, various other aspects that are important. And it could also be to do with sort of tactile things as well, So yes, it is about it could also be fabrics, just your actual home environment, all of those issues, but also very much about actually surrounding yourself with luxuries and comforts and things that make you feel secure and happy and contented. It can also be about too much luxury. So just see that you don't, as I said, the excess materialism also comes in for this. So you don't want to, as I said, you don't want to bog your energies down too much with too many luxuries and things that are just not important at this time. Yes, there's accumulation and building of things, but don't bog yourself down too much at this time. The reason why I say that is because you've got Kali here. So eclipse energy is going to be very strong for you. You've got eclipse here, and it's coming in under yourself, solar eclipse revolution. So definitely eclipse energy is going to affect you. So the reason why I say don't get bogged down to too many things with material possessions or things of that nature. And this can be emotionally as well, bogged down with old sort of mindsets or attitudes that just don't serve you anymore. So it's about, you may just have to fix or change something, rearrange something, just lighten up a little bit. And the reason is because you've got endings and beginnings here. So the old must be released so that the new can enter. So whatever is not serving you, whatever is not working for you right now, cannot come with you into this new place. Just know that this ending and this beginning is completely necessary for you. It's important, it's inevitable. And it's all going to be about your attitude and your how you approach this this change that's coming in for you. So it could be the coming together within your relationship. It depends on your situation, where you are in your relationship. If you are, already in an established relationship, or whether you are only just starting, or you may just be quite new into it. So it can be cycles changing within the relationship, not necessarily the ending and the beginning of another. You just need to apply it to your situation. So because this is a general reading, so I try to cover as many aspects as possible. So, but there's something that is falling away and something new that is beginning. But it could be the coming together of your new life. The coalescing of that, or you're shifting and changing something within your environment and in the relationship, which is now going to move you into a new place. It can be a physical move, or it could be other aspects that are changing. So, just keep yourself light, keep yourself fluid, be positive, and approach this change with a good attitude, with a welcoming and receptive attitude, because that is going to determine the transition that occurs. If you're too bogged down in material things, or if your energy is too heavy, then you're going to put up resistance to this change. But know that it's important. You must do it, and she's the ultimate get things done goddess. She is the remover of obstacles. So whatever is blocking you, whatever is in your way, whatever needs to be removed so that you can actually move forward, with power, then this is the card for you. This is the energy for you. So, and if you resist and if you are obstinate, which can come in with the Taurus energy, if you are in that frame of mind, then this is going to be much harder than it needs to be, and she will move you forward. The energies of the universe will move you forward, whether you are on board or not. So rather be open to changes, be open to being fluid. By all means, look to the long term and for building, but it can be physical building of a property, or purchasing of a property, or moving, or relocation of something like that. Some sort of shift in your security and your surroundings, your environment. But it's an inevitable change, a very necessary change, and you're going to be in a much better place on the other side of this. So here we've got Coventina purification, solar eclipse revolution. So this Coventina purification can apply to a number of areas, but first and foremost, it's usually about diet, health, and well-being. So some aspect of your life needs to be detoxed. So this can be obviously from everything you're putting in your mouth. This can be any kind of food, any kind of liquid, whatever it is that you're putting in your body. Be discerning about what you're putting in your body. If you have certain things which trigger you, especially this time of the year, like alcohol, too much excess food, too much heavy food. Again, the Taurians, the Taurus energy loves luxury, loves home comforts, loves little indulgences and things like that, which is fine. Obviously, this time of the year, it's going to happen. But just beware, because there are obviously aspects of this which are affecting your diet. It's affecting your health and your well-being, and also your mental and emotional side. Too many heavy foods, too many rich foods, too much alcohol, whatever it may be. Just be aware that this is going to be an issue for you. So it can also be too much of other things like the media, or toxic people, or toxic situations. And you have the opportunity to remove yourself from those if need be. So purification, generally, it can also be within your environment. So this can be within the home, too many chemicals in the home. It can also apply to other things you're taking. Could be medications that just don't suit you. Whatever it is, take steps to take responsibility for your health and well-being, to raise your energy, raise your frequency, and then you're going to be able to handle the solar eclipse that much better. Okay? And so whatever it is, clean up your home, bring in more natural, substances, and also, get rid of the chemicals, toxic things in your home, which may be causing reactions, allergic reactions, all those sorts of things may be coming in. If you are already careful with your diet and watching your environment and being discerning, then she's saying that keep going, because it's actually working for you, and that you're making a lot of progress, and the purification is actually taking effect. So it depends where you are in your development, your spiritual development as well. So it's just detox in general. It can also be detox of old-fashioned ideas or fixed ideas which are holding you back. Experiences from the past which are holding you back from moving forward. This can also come in with the Taurus energy, and you've got Kali endings and beginnings. So there's definitely things that need to be let go of, whether it's physical things, emotional things, just things that are just not working for you. They're not serving you anymore. Okay, so it's a general detox. Apply it as it needs to be applied. With the solar eclipse energy, so this is going to be important. There's some kind of shift that is coming in for you. So whether you are moving into a firm relationship with your person, or you are experiencing a relocation, if you've already or are a couple and you may be going through some sort of shift, or it could be a job change. It's normally a relationship, your home, or it could be a job change that comes in with solar eclipse. It could also be, because you've got purification here, it can also be that you're having a long, hard look at your well-being and your health and your diet, and also any detoxing that needs to be happening on any level, whether it's external or internal, and you're going to be making changes here, or you may be forced to make a change. So just take all that into consideration. But this, you may also need to, with this energy, you may need to just kind of dive in and fix, create, or change something to make it much better, and you will make it much better. But this, it really is about self-mastery, so mastery of your emotions as well. And this time of the year can be very triggering, especially with family issues and things. So keep yourself under control, self-mastery, watch what substances you're involved in, or the company that you're keeping, and so on. And just, do everything you can to ground yourself in nature, and just limit exposure to certain things. It's going to lift your energy up, and it's going to make you be able to make these changes much, much easier. Your attitude and your belief and your approach, being receptive to change, is going to obviously make this a smoother transition as well. As I said, it could also be within your relationship, maybe a major shift, and that is now going to affect your relationship. Some sort of cycle change within the relationship, or it's as I said, a move, or something is ending and something is beginning, and it's affecting you and therefore your relationship. For your person, we've got Sarasvati, the arts, and Moon Soul. So a lot of green energy, a lot of heart energy. So this person is very much in their feels, obviously very much in their feels about this relationship. And, the heart chakra being green, so one of the colors of the heart chakra. So that's definitely coming, and they're definitely, feeling everything that they can at this point, and the emotions may be very high right now. So they, the love is in their heart. They may also be a little bit nostalgic or sentimental, being very sentimental about certain things. They may be looking back at the past and reminiscing about things, but it's important that they stay in the present and move forward from here. You can bring the wisdom and understanding and all of that from that past, but you need to actually be moving forward. So take what wisdom there is from the situation. They may be communicating with you through music and through lyrics and things like that, or they may even be a musician at this point. But this is saying that this person will benefit from doing any artistic activities or creative activities. So this can be music, art, any handcraft, anything which brings them into the present moment, because any handcraft or creative project or artistic project does that. It brings you into the present moment. You slip into a lovely sort of meditation while you're doing what it is that you're doing, and that helps to raise your vibration. But to do with the relationship, there could very well be, you could be receiving messages via music at this time. With the moon energy, there's, as I said, the emotions will be high. They may be feeling quite nostalgic. It could also be looking back at the past but not living there. And then also this can also be about instinct and intuition. So this person may be very tapped in right now, and really tuning into you and to your relationship and understanding things. This is a very nurturing energy as well, so they could be the ones that are actually nurturing you or initiating things for you to follow or to to work on together. It's about nurturing. Domestic and family issues may be coming up with this as well. So obviously this time of the year, again, those things do come up. So this is a very nurturing, very loving, very receptive connected energy here. It can also be that birth issues may be coming up, or things to do with children may be coming up, but it's normally home and domestic issues coming up. But it's also about the emotional side. This person may need to just retreat periodically to recenter themselves, to shield themselves from too much emotional things going on around them, just to retreat, withdraw, and gather themselves. They may get a little bit moody when they're starting to need time on their own. So just give them space when they need to. They may already be in this mode currently. So just see how this resonates for you, but they're definitely in their full emotions for you and for the relationship. And, they may be a little bit dreamy and a little bit sort of otherworldly at this time. But with the moon energy, it's a very protective, very nurturing energy, likes to feel secure. So they may be driving that in the relationship, or be on their own mission to bring that into the relationship at this time. You've got the Guinevere card here, so lots of love, true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. And then you've got Cancer, I feel. So the moon is the ruler of Cancer. So there's a lot of Cancer energy, a lot of water energy, a lot of feeling energy, instincts, intuition. And I just feel that they are really connecting to you and feeling this at this time for you and for the relationship, And again, domestic and family issues come up. But also to do with a female aspect may be coming in, some sort of female influence, or it could be that they are tapping into the feminine wisdom aspect of themselves, because everybody has feminine and masculine. So if you are a masculine, then you will be tapping into the feminine aspect, which is a very nurturing energy, very receptive energy, very intuitive energy, and that can only be a good thing. If you are a feminine, then this is going to be heightened for you, and children and family and nurturing, diet, cooking, sort of the handcrafts, the past may also be coming up, just being nostalgic. It could also be that you are connecting with other family members and so on, and there's a general feeling of love and abundance and nurturing going on. But certainly you have true love for you. So this is also saying have love for yourself and for your, obviously for your partnership, for your relationship and others. It's about opening yourself up to the love energy. And it's saying that if your romantic needs are not met, either one of you, but I feel it may be possibly for you. If your romantic needs are not met at this time, then take steps to do that. And that can be where the Taurus energy comes in, the lovely sensual side of Taurus. There's a lot of orange energy here for you, for here, and also for here. So this is definitely sacral chakra connected. So this is where your joy, your creativity, your sexuality, and your sensuality is located. It's your creative side. It's all about joy and living creatively. So bring that into your life. And bring in little luxuries and do things like lighting candles, put soft music on. If you need to do redecoration within your home to make it more nurturing, warm and snug, especially if you're in the northern hemisphere, then all of those things are going to bring about a romantic energy, which is only going to help your relationship at this time. So it looks like there's lots of love available, lots of feelings, lots of intuition and instincts, and just take time. I would, if I were the couple, as a couple, I would take time at this juncture to reconnect, to spend quality time together, to nurture each other and your family if you have. And just, it's like a clannish energy. That's the Cancer energy, clannish, drawing those that you love close to you. It's a very protective energy, likes to feel secure, likes security and so on. So you can create that for yourself and also within your relationship. And then we've got here under the sort of advice section, if you can call it that, we've got Irene Peace and we've got second house owing. owning. So as I said, the second house does cover everything to do with ownership, whether this is material things, or it could be land or property, things like that, real estate. It's also about income. So income issues may be coming up within this relationship or affecting either one of you, and that then affects the relationship. But Irene is here to say, be at peace, okay? There is no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. So relax. Let this energy wash over you. Have fun. Be creative. Generate lots of love and happiness, and be creative within your home and within your personal, relationships and so on. Create that loving atmosphere, even though there may be changes coming in for you, and even though you do need to go through some sort of detox situation, whatever that may be. It's about, it can also be detoxing of negative emotions. So make sure that you're tapping into the love energy and this peace energy that Irene brings for you. She's got abundance with her. Everything is working out. There's harmony, there's dolphins, which is joy and happiness, and just a general feeling of peace and security. Second house can also be about self-worth. So that may be coming up, especially for you, because you have, as I said, you've got Coventino purification. You also have the Taurus energy, and Cancer. Sometimes they can be a bit sensitive about certain things, so a bit touchy. So your self-worth is important. This is also about harnessing your own capabilities and talents and things like that. So create the love. Your person may need to be just tapping into creative or artistic things, or you may be helping each other with that. But it's just creating a very harmonious and happy environment, really. Strive for that no matter what is going on. But certainly income is highlighted, ownership is highlighted, and your value systems. You may be finding that with this year, the year that we've had, everybody's value systems have had a massive overhaul. So material things and corporate climbing and all of those sorts of things may have taken a back seat. And you may be now nurturing your family, and your values will have changed and have become more, more about that, the home, the family, home and hearth, and creating love and doing what you can to help your loved ones, and spending time with them is important. So wherever you are, whatever your situation, all of these things are coming up. Income, value systems, ownership, and self-worth all come up with this house. So a lot of aspects I've already covered, but be at peace. That is what she's saying. While we're on the family thing and the friends thing and all of that, we've got Artemis Guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So you've obviously prayed or sent a request out into the universe to request this. And this is saying that it's there for you. Okay? Don't think that it isn't. It has been answered. It has been looked at, and measures have been put in place. So there's protection there. And what it's saying is, instead of focusing too much on worries and concerns and pushing your energy into that, which only creates more worries and concerns and brings the things that you're afraid of straight to you. So rather let go of that. It's a waste of energy. Let go of the worries and concerns, and rather focus on the love and light that is within you, your magic. What are you bringing to the world? What are you bringing to your family, to your situation, the groups that you're with, or even if you aren't able to be with family at this time, what are you bringing into your relationship? It's your love and your light that's important now. And that can be just a kind word to somebody, a hug when they need it, help with some creative issue, or just spreading love around, doing whatever you can to assist and just to be, that person that people just enjoy being around, and you're spreading love and light, your particular brand of love and light. We all have our own way of doing things, so it's you tapping into that. We are in the solar eclipse in the Sagittarian month, so this bow and arrow is important. The Sagittarian energy is about that. It's very much focused intention, so focus your intention on the bigger picture, and spreading your love and light, your wisdom, your intuition, doing whatever you can to lighten the load for others at this time. Very important. But know that your loved ones are safe and protected. Then we've got here, for the outcome or the potential currently, we've got Mother Mary, expect a miracle, and we've got Mars, force. Okay, so this does have quite a bit of sort of a sexual energy attached to it, which may come in with the Taurus card. So this could be very personal for you. It could be very personal for you within that environment, within your relationship. So take that as it resonates. But it's also about, you could be a little bit impatient about certain things, whether it's the coming together of your relationship, or perhaps you're waiting for your partner to do or say something, and you may be a little bit impatient about that. But it's from very much from a personal point of view. It's also about measured and constructive action at this time, not rushing, not forcing, not demanding. Okay, by all means you will feel enthusiastic and you will feel like you want to get things done, or you want something to occur, and when the time is right, then that is going to happen. But this is about constructive and measured action forward. You may have to cooperate with others, but there is this this sort of fiery get things done energy. Just be careful that you don't, slip into forcing things, and which can rub people up the wrong way. This is, by all means, achieving something, going after something, whether you are arranging certain aspects to do with Christmas, or you are arranging certain procedures and things that are unfolding in your world at this time. You're going to want to get things done. You're going to want to achieve things, put your cards on the table, be honest, be clear, get things sorted out. But just don't be combative about it. Structured, measured action is going to achieve the most, because otherwise you're going to end up rushing. Impulsive actions do come in with this. So it could also be that your person at this time is gearing up to say or do something, and there's some impulsivity here with this, coming in. So they may be gearing up for that, but I don't feel they're in that mode yet, because they've got Moon. So they're very much in their emotions right now. But it may apply to you at this time, and this is where the expect a miracle comes in. Maybe they're going to offer you something, or they're going to say something or do something which brings in this miracle for you, however that applies in your relationship. So it could be that, but it could also be that you're a little bit impatient for something to occur. But just to say, have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. It's as simple as that. Have faith, hold a positive mindset, fall back into the love, be in the love vibration and the peace vibration, and things will fall into place. So whatever it is that you've been requesting or hoping for or praying about, it's in the works, and it is coming to you. It may not come exactly as you anticipate. It may take a different form, but ultimately it will be the right thing, perfect for your situation and for you. And, with everything happening, by all means use it to power things, but be cooperative, don't be combative. And it could very well be that your person is now lining up to say or do something which is, going to bring in something which you are, wanting in your life, whatever that form may be for you right now. And then we've got the clarity. So I do feel with your person being in their Moon energy, and there's Cancer here, there's true love here, there's some sort of solar eclipse revolution. It could very well be that your relationship is now coalescing or taking a new path, whatever that path may be. If you're already in a relationship, it could be, something, a new direction. Perhaps you are moving, or some sort of shift or change. Or it could be that this person is now going to give you some clarity, or some clarification, or an offer, or declare their love, or just they're going to be in their feels for you. So there is some clarity coming in, but I do feel it's also affected by situations around you right now, so this is all becoming clear. But just stay in the peace energy, because there are changes in the works. There's endings and beginnings, and there's solar eclipse. So there are shifts and changes going on, and your receptiveness and your positivity and your willingness to go that extra and embrace the changes will make things much better, and a much smoother transition. Okay, Libra, I hope you enjoy that. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe. Have a wonderful, wonderful month, and I will see you next time. Take care.